Hello everyone, and welcome to another video. Denise would like to introduce you to Stefan Pladel. Hi, he said. Hello. Nice picture? And he sent her a good morning gif. Good morning to you too. Thanks, your profile appeared on my people you may know list, so I added you. That's okay. All right then, thanks. I'm from Erping, Austria. What about you? And I apologise for my pronunciation there. I live in Guildford in England. Okay, I live in SW 105th Drive, Gainesville, Florida. You just told me you live in Austria. Did you change your mind? I said I'm from Erping, Austria. Yes, now you're from Florida. Make up your mind. Where do you really live? I live in Florida. Okay. Is there any problem? Yeah. You can live wherever you want. It's none of my business. Okay, you have a cute smile. I like the pic on your profile. That's very kind of you. Sure, what's so supernatural about you? Something no one can easily guess. I don't think I understand that. Oh, okay. I usually have a feeling when talking to someone supernatural, not just your smile. You see, he should have been talking to Serafina. I must say, you're really an adventurous woman. I'll text you later. I've got to get back to work. I'm not supernatural. I'm real. At least I think I am. Maybe I'm just a ghost. Do you think I am? No, you're not a ghost. Or are you? I don't think you are. Talk to you later. I'm at work now. Okay? Okay. I'm a little bit free. Are you there? I went to visit my friend Barbara. I'm home now. Oh, that's nice of you. Is she your best friend? Yeah, I think you could probably say that. Sure, I was right when I thought of it. She lives on the same street as me, so I can walk up to see her. That's fine too. Do you like being alone or with people? Exactly the kind of question you ask someone you've just met online. That's a very random question. Both. Because of this, he said, in reply to her saying she'd been to visit her friend Barbara. Not sure I can see the connection, said Denise. Connection? What connection? He asked. Exactly, said Denise. I don't really get. What are you doing at the moment? Watching TV? Writing backwards on a Christmas card to see if it's quicker. What are you doing at the moment? Nothing. I just came back from a stroll with my dog. Why do you choose to live in Guildford? I've always lived here. Why do you choose to live in Gainesville? That's where I work, he said. Okay, and what work do you do? Thank you. I'm a helicopter pilot. What about you? I was an accountant before I retired. I ran my own business with my late husband. Which company do you work for? Not a company. The US Army. Your late husband's... Late? He asked. Why are you in the US Army if you're Austrian? No, my late husband's always early, said Denise. Your husband is late? He asked again. What do you think? I'm a citizen, he said, in reply to her asking why he was in the US Army. My mum's from Illinois. Oh, okay. You have a quick temper, don't you? He said. What are you talking about? I apologise for asking questions and being interested in you. It's okay. Can I ask you something? So long as I can reserve my right to answer and it isn't rude. How many children do you have? I have 2 children and 4 grandchildren. Awesome! What a great family it is. All married? Do they live in Guildford too? My son lives in Godalming with his 2 sons and wife, and my daughter lives in Brighton with her husband. Her children are adults and have their own places. Okay, how many countries have you visited? I hope I'm not asking too much. If you want to talk about it. I haven't done much travelling. My hubby wasn't really interested. We went to Spain a couple of times when the children were young, and I managed to persuade him to go on a cruise to Alaska when we retired. Oh, that was nice. I love Spain, but I haven't been there. Can you share your experience? How do you know you love it if you haven't been there? Their food, he said. I'm a foodie. Whereas it's the second most visited countries. We went twice, said Denise. The first time we stayed near Malaga in a hotel, and the second time we stayed just outside Alicante in an apartment. What's the first most visited country? I guess a lot of Brits go to Spain. That's nice too. Yeah, lots of British lives in Spain. Over 307,000, Google helpfully informed him. Spain is one of my dream countries. What is the most visited country? France. He said, oh my God, France is the best. We went there a couple of times on day trips from Dover. I'd forgotten about that, but we weren't there long enough to see very much. Just have a nice meal and do some shopping. OK, tell me, would you love to visit Spain again? I haven't thought about it. I've always wanted to go to Australia, but probably never will. OK, why would you say that? Nothing is impossible with God in it. Because it's a long way and I don't know anyone there. But that's not enough reason why you shouldn't go again if you ever wanted to. I've never been there. It's true, he said. Have you been there? You must have been to lots of places. Yes, but I haven't been to Australia, but would love to. Tell me about some of the places you've been to. It's nature and wildlife. I've been to Vancouver, Canada, Kabul, Afghanistan, Russia twice, and here in Syria. Oh, not very many places. I thought you'd been to dozens of places. How long have you been in the army? Wait for it, guys, wait for it. Scammer Maths is about to take over. Also, I've been on 4 tours in the Republic of South Korea. Reasons why I was deployed was in support of Operation Iraqi Freedom twice in 2003 and 2005, and in support of Operation Enduring Freedom in 2009. OK, right, go back to 2003. We're in 2023. I think you can work out that was 20 years ago. And in reply to her saying, how long have you been in the army? Our man said 11 years, January the 13th, going 12. You're still a young man? She asked. LOL, young? No. How old are you? I'm 75. How old are you? I'm 48. December the 18th, 49. What did you do before you joined the army? You're a year younger than my son, Ian. You know, take the 12 years he's been in the army, away from 49. I think you get 37. He said, I've worked with McDonald's 1 year. Flipping burgers for a year. LOL, hell yes. Is age so important to you? No, what else did you do before you joined the army? Nothing. I was an introvert. OK. You were too lazy to work, then magically joined the army and became a helicopter pilot. Pulled the other leg. Did Mummy and Daddy pay to keep you? I wasn't really lazy. Mum can attest to that. LOL. No. Obviously you were, so your parents kept you for years. Someone did, she said, in reply to him saying his parents hadn't kept him. Not long enough, he said. No one. You were a street beggar. You mean you'd prefer to still be lazy and not have a job? I'll text you later after get to work now. Assuming you know what work is, because I'm beginning to think you're an unemployed layabout who wouldn't know a helicopter if one landed on his head. I just don't believe that you lazed around for almost 20 years doing nothing before you joined the army, taking 1 year to actually do some work at McDonald's. And the army would never have employed someone with that awful non-existent work history, so what aren't you telling me? LMAO, said our man. I wasn't a layabout, because he still didn't get the point, and his maths hadn't allowed him to work it out yet. I was an introvert, very shy then, but I loved big gatherings and socialising a lot. Mum was a bit curious that I won't be able to protect myself from other kids bullying, so I had to prove myself. I started working with McDonald's. Peter works there too. I socialised a lot and lived a normal life. With study and 6 years of experience from BGSU Aviation, a flight school in Bowling Green, Ohio State University, I joined the army as a helicopter pilot. Currently now, I've attained the highest rank as a captain. My favourite bird to fly is the Black Hawk. It's used for an attack, and you can also use to evacuate harmed soldiers in the battlefront, leaving no one behind. What superpower would you love to have? I'd love to be able to cook perfect rice, and mine always comes out sticky. Your mum was worried about other kids bullying you when you're in your late 20s and early 30s. What a load of nonsense. Do you know what it means to have just a son, and he's very close to your heart? I bet you'll cry a river if anything bad happens to him. My mum's 86 years old. She's married. I have my mum, stepdad, lots of cousins and step-cousins. So many relations. My dad's family is a large one. My mum's family isn't a big one. I have a cordial relationship with my extended family. Well, I'm still single. 48 years. December 18th, I'll be, guess what, 49. Do you like meeting new people? Do you like repeating yourself? Asked Denise. Sometimes. Why do you ask? Just wondering, because you are repeating yourself. What time is it in Guildford? Can't you use Google? It's 9:10. You don't want to talk to me? Not if you want to just ask silly questions and not have a proper adult conversation. And I still don't believe the army magically allowed you to join in your mid-30s, having been an unemployed layabout for 20 years. Oh, with 1 year working at McDonald's. Even you must know how ridiculous that sounds. The army need hard-working, motivated people, not people who allow mummy and daddy to support them. You want me to start telling you my whole life story? No one supports me. I work hard for myself. I'm a man. 48 years. Bollocks, said Denise. You admit you didn't work until you joined the army. Talk about something else, he said. Exactly, said Denise, old enough to know that the army don't recruit people in their 30s with no work history. No, why don't you tell me the truth? Were you in prison? Joining the army? Is there anything wrong with that? Yes. The fact that you're obviously lying. Hell no! Or did they have a recruitment initiative for ex-cons and you got in that way? Hell yeah! How stupid are you? You were a lazy unemployed layabout for 20 years. Yes, 20 years. And then the army magically let you in. Okay, yes. Exactly. Even you, yes you, must know how idiotic that sounds. Unless of course you are an idiot. I think you were in prison, weren't you? I wasn't. Don't be ridiculous. You hate me. Then what did you do? Don't pretend you were an unemployed layabout for 20 years and the army magically recruited you. I hate liars, and your lies are so obvious, even a small boy would know you're lying. So this is your last chance. Last chance. Tell me the truth about what you did before you joined the army, or go away. The penny finally dropped, and our man came up with the story. I don't really know why it's so important to you to know all my working experience. I'm not average. Well, I have to tell you, I've worked with INX International Inc. Co. Arlington, Texas, as a shipping and receiving clerk, Aval Flight School / Flight Dispatcher School as aircraft instructor, where I completed my CPL, Commercial Pilot License course, and PPC, Private Pilot Certificate. All I ever wanted was to fly a bird, either private, commercial. It wasn't easy to get a job with any helicopter company in Illinois or China. Before now, my best pilot, a veteran Major Ed Freeman, was born November the 20th, 1927, and died August the 20th, 20. He was a United States Army helicopter pilot who received the United States military's highest decoration, the Medal of Honor, for his actions in the Battle of La Drong during the Vietnam War. So I had to join the US Army. My MOS Military Occupational Specialty Code is 152H, MOS Army AH-64D, Attack Pilot. And I apologise if that's a genuine code and it belongs to someone who's watching this video. Well, not pretending anymore. A lot of social media users ask that every time, and it's some personal information. China, said Denise. Yes, China Flying Dragon General Aviation Company Limited. They operate as a general airline. The company also conducts navigation operation, pilot training, aircraft repairs and maintenance and some other businesses. But I love where I'm working now. Where are you? What type of business were you running with your late husband? Didn't I tell you I was an accountant? We did accounts for individuals and small businesses. He tried to call her, but I'd gone to bed. Sorry, that was a mistake. What's your hobby? And what do you like doing for fun? I do underwater yogic chairlifting and international stitch counting. What do you do? Good morning. I love walking in the woods, holding hands, candlelit dinners, travelling and singing. How often do you exercise? I like to gym, he said. Grow up. I'm 75. What kind of singing do you enjoy? Yeah, maybe take a walk with a dog. Do you have a pet? No, I don't. Country music. Do you perform? She asked. No, I don't. I'm not an artist, LOL. You sing around the house. For fun, and maybe to a special person. Tell me about your best friend. For me, I don't have one. Barbara? She just lives up the road from me. Where are you working now? With the US military, he said. Because he'd said, but I love where I'm working now. Can you tell me more about her? No, she's none of your business. And in reply to him saying with the US Army, she said, yes. Where are you working now? It's fine. I'm in Syria. Getting closer. Where in Syria? Al Tanf US military base in Syria. And you love it there. Is that because of the weather? Are there lots of ancient sites you enjoy? I know very little about the history of Syria. Why would I love it here on a deployment? Have you ever been here before? And so she copied the bit where he said, but I love where I'm working now. I mean with the US Army, he said. That'd be ridiculous, said Denise, in reply to him saying, have you ever been here before? That's why I was asking if there are lots of ancient sites. Not where I'm stationed. Oh, okay. How long have you been there? Not long. 8 months. Is it very hot there? No, it's not hot. It's 60 degrees. And I looked it up and that was right. Okay, I don't know why I think it should be hot there. How's the weather in Guildford? It's cold and sunny this morning. It's been raining a lot recently. Oh, okay. At least we don't have the snow they have further north. Do you live alone? He asked. Yes. Okay. What's your height? What? How tall are you? Are you working your way down a list of silly questions to ask someone you met online? Just getting to know you. If you don't want to talk about it, fine. I don't see how asking random questions about my height helps you get to know me. And so Denise filled him in. I'm 5'2", and I weigh 13 stone 3 pounds. I smoke like a chimney and drink like a fish. My favourite colour is orange. And I'm looking for a man who can have an interesting intellectual conversation. My favourite food is pizza topped with fried worm casserole, and I flirt and party all the time. Does that answer all the questions on your list? But you asked me questions about me, which I've told you, so why are you upset? I was asking questions about what you already told me. It's called having a conversation. I wasn't asking random questions, and most of my questions I had to ask several times before you gave me an even passingly sensible answer. I'm not here to force any conversation. If you don't want to talk about it, okay? Okay. And in reply to her saying she'd had to ask most of her questions several times, he said because I wasn't interested to talk about it. Well, I'm not interested in answering random questions. I'm not interested in asking too, he said. If you aren't interested in talking about it, why did you tell me about it? And she copied and pasted the bit where he'd said, thank you, I'm a helicopter pilot, what about you? Why did you tell me that if you don't want to talk about it? Because I decided to, and I think it was nice talking about it. You just said you weren't interested to talk about it, and now you think it's nice talking about it. Make up your bleeding mind. You're bossy, he said. You have no idea how to have a conversation. Goodbye. I know your idea of a conversation. You ask questions, I answer them like a good little woman, but don't dare ask you the same questions, or, God forbid, express interest in anything you've said, and try to have an actual, real conversation. So just ask your idiotic questions and save time, but type in your own random answers. Goodbye. Well, I'm not here for the sake of talking to a lady as beautiful as you for no reason. I want a relationship that will lead to marriage. Well, I have no interest in marrying an idiot like you, so go and annoy someone else. Okay, I'll be fair this time. I don't mean to annoy you in any way. I'm annoying? Sorry about that. I know. You're a good little woman. And you care. That's why you ask me most of the questions. But I'm sometimes very busy. But I still have to answer you. I'm not a rude man either. I call you in my free time. Have a nice day. He tried calling her, but I wasn't there. Hello, I didn't have the iPad turned on. I see you tried to call me. Yeah, I called you, but it wasn't connecting. I'll call you back tomorrow morning. I've been very busy. Take care of yourself. Oh, I forgot to tell you. I wrote to you via your email address. No, I haven't got an email from you, said Denise. Hi, sorry I couldn't call again as agreed. We've just landed at our base in Altamf. Okay, check your Google chat. And so, of course, he'd messaged her on chat. He hadn't emailed her. I knew that. But of course, Denise didn't. And if, like me, you're wondering where he got her email address from, it's probably because I'd forgotten to hide it on her profile. Over on chat, our man had been talking to himself. Hi, Denise. Look, I know I've acted so bad, getting you upset, but that wasn't fair enough. Okay? You're a good woman. I must attest to it. Okay? I mean it when I say sorry. Okay? I'm a good man. Only time spent with you can tell. I'm already freezing. Have a nice day, and hope to hear from you, Stefan. And he copied and pasted the bit where he'd found her email address on Facebook. I must go and hide that. I've hidden all the other girls, but obviously I forgot Denise's. I would love to visit you in Guildford when I'm back. Then we can visit Australia together. I promise. And he hearted his own comment, because Denise hadn't even found it by then. I've been alone for so long. I sometimes feel unwanted when I'm not. I just have to learn loving again. I'll call you and check up on you from now on. I won't be rude or annoying anymore. I apologise when I go wrong, because I'm perfect. Talk to you later. I'll call you tomorrow, 10 a.m. UK time, he said. He tried calling her a little bit later that evening. "Hello again," said Denise. "I see you tried to call me. I was in the kitchen. Shall I call you?" She tried calling him, but of course he didn't answer. "Hi, good morning," he said the next day. "Yeah, I did. I want to call now, but you're not online." He tried calling her several times a little bit later. "Oh, that's what I could hear," said Denise after he'd tried calling her again. "I'm just about to eat my dinner. Okay, I tried reaching out to you some minutes ago. I'm about to leave for a meeting. I'm calling you now." And he sent her this photograph of 5 men in front of a helicopter. I can't see what it says on that helicopter, but it definitely isn't a US military one. I did a reverse image search, and actually you can kind of see on the side of the helicopter what model it is. It's an MIL MI8P. "Nothing's happening," she said when she didn't get a call from him, and then he called her. "Hello?
Hello.
Hello, can you hear me?"
Yeah. Can you hear me?
"Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me?"
Okay. So sorry, I was very busy, so I just have to call you now. I wanna go for a meeting. Hope you're good.
"I can't really hear. I can hardly hear you."
Okay. So what are you doing at the moment?
"I just told you what I'm doing. I can hardly hear you. Can you speak up?"
Okay. Can you hear me now? I'm about to leave now.
"Oh, that's
Can you
better.
hear
I
me
can
now?
hear you now, yeah." Where are you?
Okay. I'm about to leave for a meeting, so I said I just have to call you and then talk to you a bit before leaving.
Okay.
Okay, so how are you doing today?
"I'm fine, thank you. Why have you sent me a photograph of 4 men or
I
5 men in front of a
I'm
helicopter?"
so I'm okay. I'm so happy to hear your voice right now.
"Why did you send me a photograph of 5 men in front of a helicopter?"
You say what?
I said, "Why did you send me a photograph of 5 men in front of a helicopter?"
Okay, I tried to tell you that I'm really happy to hear your voice right now.
Right, I'll try again, shall I? Why
Uh,
did you send me a photograph of 5
what did you say?
men in front of a helicopter?
Okay. I have to go now, but I have to go now. Okay, I'll call you back maybe later. Okay.
Yeah, call me back when you're somewhere with a better signal so I can hear you.
You say what?
Exactly. I'll speak to you later.
Okay, no problem. Alright, see ya. Bye.
Bye for now. "I can hardly hear you," she said after the call had ended. "Yeah, I'm about to take off." "Yes, you do sound high," said Denise. "I hope you had a wonderful day. I'll call you when I'm free, okay?" "Okay. Going for a meeting," he said. "Talk to you later." "Talk to me here," he said on chat. "I'm back from the meeting," because he'd also messaged her on Facebook, and Denise had said she got confused if he tried talking to her in both places. "Hello, hope the meeting went well." "Yeah, it did, thanks. So are you going to travel for Christmas?" "Hello again." "Yeah." And so he asked her again. "I'm going to my daughter in Brighton." "That's fine. When?" "I'm not sure. Probably on the 22nd or 23rd. "Okay, that's cool. So what about travelling to Australia?" "I'm not going to Australia," said Denise. "I mean visiting. You wanted that, didn't you? Or maybe New Year. Maybe I should be back next year." "I'd love to go, yes, but I don't actually have any plans to go. I don't know anyone there and it's a long way." "Yeah, it's a long way. I love travelling, especially to new places. I'd love if we travelled together." "That's a lovely thought, but you have to work." "I know. I'll call you tomorrow when I'm free." "Yeah? Oh, I thought you said you'd call me when your meeting finished." "Oh yeah, I did, but I can't call right now. Hope you understand." "Okay, I'll talk to you tomorrow." "Yes," he said. "Can you send me a pic of you? I mean, you're gorgeous." "If you give me your address, I can ask my grandson to print one and send it to you." "Oh, okay. That'd be nice. But not soon, though. Can you send it here?" "I have one of those digital cameras. My grandson prints my photos for me." "Oh, okay, that's cool." Why did you send me that random photo earlier of those men outside a helicopter? I was trying to show you. You didn't like it? Trying to show me what? That I was about leaving for a meeting. I took the picture for you to see. Was it bad? Are you sure that photo wasn't taken during lockdown? And I thought you said you're 48 years old. Because, as I've blurred some of the photo, you can see it was taken during lockdown. Everyone's wearing a face mask. And the person taking the photos is probably about 30. Nope, he said. So who was that in the photo? And that wasn't taken in Syria, and it isn't a military helicopter, and you aren't 48. I didn't fly it. That's a private helicopter to the meeting. I'm 48. Too old or too young? And who's the guy in that photo? Because he definitely isn't 48. More like 30. Just over half your age. She tried calling him. And then he called her on Facebook. Hello?
Drop the gun. You have to drop the gun. Keep the gun. Hello, how you doing?
Yeah, I can hear you. Who's that guy in the photo? Because if it's you, you're not 48. And if you are 48, that's not you.
Okay, why would you say that?
I'm waiting for you to answer the question. Who's that guy in the photograph? If you're 48, that's not you. And if that is you, then you're not 48.
Oh, yeah, I'm 48. I'm 48. I'm not too young for that.
Then that's not you in the photo, so who is it?
Oh my god. Oh my god. Why would you say that?
Oh, come on, how many brain cells have you got? Presumably more than one if you fly a helicopter in the military. Guy in that photo's about 30, isn't he? Who is it?
I don't really understand right now. I'm the one there. I took a photo. I sent it to you.
Oh,
You
stop
get that?
lying to me. I don't like liars. You told me so many lies, haven't you, right from the start? All that bollocks about not working and mummy and daddy keeping you and then changing your mind, coming up with an entire work history. How old are you really?
Just get a gun for me. I just want to take it to bed so I can do that. Okay?
You don't need to ask your mate for help. You can answer for yourself. You've got a brain.
You say what?
Exactly. I said you don't need to ask your mate for help. You can answer for yourself. You've got a brain. I know you haven't got a very large brain, but you have got a brain. Well, I presume you have.
Oh, sorry. I can't really hear what you say. Just text me, okay?
Yeah, you can hear me. So the question is, why are you lying to me? The question is, why are you lying to me? Which is the lie? Either that's not you or you're not 48. It's not hard. So, it's either or. That's either not you or you're not 48. So which is it?
Okay, you know what? You know what? I'm gonna celebrate my birthday on December 18th. Okay, so I'm gonna be 48. Okay, so
Right, so that's not you. That's not you in the photo, is it? Or if it's you in the photo, it was taken several years ago.
Oh, really? It's me? Okay, just take it. It's me. I'm telling you that.
Okay, so how long ago was it taken? About 10 years ago? 15 years ago? Where were you?
No. You just getting it wrong. Just getting it wrong.
No, I'm not getting it wrong. It's a simple. It's even if you look at that photo and then look in the mirror, and I think you see that if you really are 48, you'll see that you're going grey, and that the man that you see in the mirror isn't that young man in the photo because he's about 30, isn't he? So that was either taken 10 or 15 years ago. Well, it wasn't taken that long ago because everyone's wearing a mask, so it was taken in lockdown, wasn't it? So. I know your brain's struggling, that's obvious, but make a decision. Either tell me that's not you or tell me you're not 48. It's an either or decision. Make up your mind.
Oh, it's me. Okay, it's me. I'm not 48. Okay, I'm 38. I'm not 48. Okay.
Okay, well that sounds more believable. Why did you tell me you were 48?
Because you told me I'm too young. You get that? You told me I'm very young. You understand?
No, I don't understand. Right at the start, I asked you how old you were. You said 48. I didn't tell you you were too young.
Yeah, you told me I'm too young. Okay, so I didn't want you to like belittle me. Okay, so I'm a man. Okay,
You're a man, yeah.
so
Well, I don't believe that. I don't think you're a woman. Now I'm going to scroll back and see what I actually asked you because I don't believe I told you you were too young. You're just making that up as well, aren't you? Like all the stories about what you've done for work.
okay, so now I just told you I'm 38. Okay,
Yeah, I
and
know you did. So you lied to me about being 48, and it was nothing to do with
okay.
me saying you were too young, was it?
Yes, yes, yeah. That's
Yeah.
right.
So why did you lie to me? There you are. I've said. You said to me, "How old are you?" And I said, "I'm 75. How old are you?" And you said, "I'm 48." Right, it's nothing about being too young.
I can't remember when I asked you. Okay, does age really matter? You told me no, right?
Does
You
it
told me
actually
no, right?
matter? Oh, does it matter that you've lied to me? So you lied to me twice now, haven't you? All that bollocks about what you did or didn't do before you joined the army and working in McDonald's for a year and mummy and daddy keeping you, then changing your mind and coming up with a work history, and now you tell me you lied about your age. What else did you lie about?
Cause I didn't want you to tell me to go away. I'm too young. Okay, that's why I said that.
No, I didn't tell you to go away because you were too young. I've just read you what we said. You know, I can scroll back. I might be an old lady, but I can scroll back through Facebook. Right, I'll read it
Okay.
to you again because I realise you're struggling. You said to me, "How old are you?" And I said, "I'm 75. How old are you?" And you said, "I'm 48. Now you're telling me
Sure,
that was a
sure.
lie.
Yeah, I'm 38. I'm 38.
Right, so you lied to me. And then you lied to me about all that stuff about your work or not your work. So what else did you lie about? It's a simple question. What else have you lied about?
Of course, it's a simple question. You need to understand me. I only told you, okay, I'm 48. While I'm 38, of course, the
Stop
reason
whining like a
I didn't want you to stop talking to me.
stop whining
Okay,
like a baby.
okay. So what?
Stop whining like a baby. Right, it's a simple question. You lied about your age. You lied about your work history. What else have you lied about? And don't whine like a baby. Answer the question. You lied about your age. You lied about your work history. What else have you lied about?
Now, if my work history, I didn't lie about my work history. Okay, all
Of
right.
course
I
you
didn't
did.
lie about my work
Stop
history.
telling me you didn't lie about your work history. You started off by telling me you'd done nothing before you joined the army, apart from working for McDonald's for a year. Then you came up with an entire resume. So one of them was a lie. And don't whine like a baby and try to tell me you didn't lie, because we both know you did. So the question is, what else was a lie? And no whining like a baby. You're a 48-year-old man, not an 8-year-old boy.
Okay, you know what? You know what? You need to talk. You need to talk later. I need to get some work stuff done right now. I'm gonna call you later, and then we're gonna talk about that.
You mean you can't think of an answer, so you're going to go off and think of one?
No, I'm not thinking about anything. I just got to get up to work right now.
Stop mumbling.
I said I want to go back to work right now. I want to go back to work right now.
No, you don't want to go back to work. It's a simple question. You can answer it. So the more you put it off, the more I know you've lied about other things.
Okay, what are you asking me? What are you asking me?
What am I asking you? I'm asking you a simple question. You lied about your age. You lied about your work history. What else have you lied about? You lied about your age. You lied about your work history. What else have you lied about? It's a simple question.
Okay,
Have you
listen to me.
lied
Listen,
about
just
anything
listen to
else?
me. I didn't lie about anything else, just my age. I didn't lie about anything else, just my age. Okay, you get that?
I get you lied about your age. You also lied about your work history.
No, not all part of work history. We need to talk about that one. Is a private stuff, you know? It's a
You
private
lied
stuff.
about
So,
it. You
so
lied
what?
about it. What else did you lie about?
Nothing, just the age. Nothing, I'm telling you. Swear to God.
Right, we know you lied about your work history, and the more you tell me you didn't, the more of a lying idiot you're making yourself sound. So we know you lied about your age, we know you lied about your work history, and we know you're now lying, trying to pretend you didn't. So, you're obviously a pathological liar, aren't you? Do you ever tell the truth?
Of course, I ever told the truth.
Right, well, tell me what else you lied about. You lied about your age, you lied about your work history, and you lied about anything else. It's a simple question. You can say yes or no.
I have a lot about any other thing, okay?
Right, okay. So what are you doing now? You're in Syria. What are you doing in Syria?
I told you I'm on a deployment to Syria. Okay, I'm currently in Syria right now.
Yeah, I know you've told me that. What are you doing in Syria?
I'm on a deployment. I told you that.
Yeah, what does that mean? Deployed to do what? Cut the grass, mend the fences?
Oh, I'm on a peacekeeping mission here. I'm on a peacekeeping mission here in Syria. Okay.
Right. Why do I have to ask you everything several times before you give me a proper answer? That's a question as well.
I'm sorry about that, okay?
Yeah,
because
from now on, I'm not going to answer any question you answer me. You ask me first time. Do you get that? I'm not going to answer any question you ask me first time. I'm going to make you ask me several times. Then you'll see just how stupid, idiotic, and annoying it is. For a 48-year-old man, because you're acting like a 16-year-old and you're sounding like a 16-year-old, aren't you? Do you know how a 48-year-old man behaves? I'll take that to mean no, you don't. How old are you really? Oh, sorry, 38. We've decided you're 38, haven't we? We've decided you're 38. You've just got a lot of growing up to do, haven't you?
You know what? I have to get back to work now. I don't want to be fired. Okay, I'm gonna talk to you later.
You don't want to be fired? Don't be ridiculous. You're in the bloody army. They're not going to fire you.
It's can't you understand that I'm in the base? I don't have to be making calls all day long. You get that?
No, you're quite happy to chat online all day long, but if somebody calls you out, you lose your temper, don't you?
When I'm free, that's when I do that. When I'm free, that's when I do that, okay?
Well, you've been free most of the day, haven't you? And you're obviously free now because you're talking to me.
Sure.
Yeah, maybe your commander will walk into the room right now and tell you to get back to work. I'll hear him coming, won't I? Because he'll be wearing very large boots, so I'll hear him marching into the room, won't I?
Is that right?
He'll probably knock on the door. You say what? Are you sure you're 38, not 18? I said maybe your commander will come in and tell you to get back to work. And if he does, I'll hear him coming, because he'll be wearing very large boots when he walks into your room. Our man cut the call. Denise tried calling him back several times. I do that deliberately, because it annoys them, because it pings their phone. You're a very ill-mannered young man, aren't you? Said Denise. Tell me how you pronounce your name, please. Which was something that I had intended to ask him on the call. You wouldn't have called so much as I in the base, he said. There's something I need to discuss with you. After the meeting with the General Inspector of Aviation yesterday, I just received a transfer letter to Ukraine this morning as the war enters its day 656, and it's very dangerous right now, as some of the soldiers didn't make it out alive, and refusing to be transferred is considered a serious offence in the army. And for the past 8 months, I haven't had any vacation. I want to apply for a vacation to come to UK. I can get you the UN Deployed Army Vacation Mail, okay? And all the details you'll need. I don't know what you're talking about. Call me and explain, please. And if the person that you're talking to online tells you that they're in the army and tells you that you need to apply for their vacation, stroke leave, stroke holiday, and worse still, that you need to pay for it, then you know you're talking to a scammer. Army members have to apply for their own leave. I can't think of any organisation that would accept a leave request from a third party. And to find out about that leave request, you're going to have to watch episode 2. I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, you know what to do. Please like it, please share it, please comment down below, please subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you again in Captain Stefan Pladel, episode 2